Well, some of y'all know on this channel that I am a fan of anime. I did fall off and I didn't watch anime for quite a while, honestly. I grew up watching Code Geass and Naruto and a bunch of other different shows, right? There is this show, this little show, this is a pretty good show to be fair, called Demon Slayer, with the animation style that is very controversial to a lot of different people. In the beginning, it was a little odd, but as time went on, the show itself got so much better. The animation got so much better, and the story hooked me from the get-go. It's a story that has some filler in it, but the filler actually does tell a story that's worth watching. You can still skip it if you want to. I'm not a guy that reads manga, right? So I don't know anything about this arc that has been revealed. I've seen theorized and talked about theorizing about what could be happening. I went back and actually watched the last episode of Demon Slayer on the good old Netflix, right? This is a weird style video. I usually do a raw reaction to the trailer, but when I did that, I got a copyright issue, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to post that, obviously. I'm going to react to a little bit, but I have seen the trailer. It's phenomenal, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to theorize about a lot of stuff, but this is the latest trailer for the Infinity Castle arc with Demon Slayer, which is going to be a movie, and I believe it's going to be a trilogy as well. So I'm going to show you right there, and I'm going to listen to it, but I'm going to have to mute it occasionally, okay? This is crazy, bro. Okay, I'm just going to pause it right there. Dude, this is insane. Like, what is this thing? Is this the redhead? Is this homeboy's dad in a transformation? I don't know, but it's, if you don't remember exactly where it left off, the master obviously died, right? And you had all the Hashira coming back and trying to save the master, and he sacrificed himself, and they cut off his head, right, because of the huge bomb and everything like that, but he didn't die. He didn't die from being beheaded, so they said that you're gonna have to have a fight until sunset, or until the sun comes up, pretty much. That was the concept, and then they all just got teleported into this castle, and they're all free-falling, and it's weird. I don't know how that would really work when you think about it logically. There might be a really good explanation, because it's not just the people that are in the immediate vicinity of where Mazan was. It's also people that are, like the regular guards, walking around. There's a bunch of different characters that are out and about in different areas. Obviously, the main characters, and then when they're all free falling in the other trailers, and also the end of the movie, which or show, which was pretty much what the trailers were before this. This is like the first new stuff that we're actually getting. It seemed like there was a lot of people, like almost it was all the Demon Slayers. Like, so I theorized that maybe this is a situation where you're going to have an apocalypse. Someone's going to go extinct in this battle. It's either going to be the Demon Slayers or the demons. That's what it seems like it's going to be, right? Quote unquote. But I don't know. How are they going to win this fight? Do they have to fight long enough to destroy the castle itself? What is the castle itself? It seems like a different dimension. How do you destroy that dimension? There's a lot of questions I have. I don't want any answers from the manga, but if you haven't read the manga, you don't know what happens, theorize all you want in the comment section, because I'm really curious to hear what y'all have to say. But let me make sure that's muted. Okay, I'm going to continue. The final battle. These words echo in my mind. Dude, the animation is so sick. Like, just look at that, man. That's phenomenal. I know it's small. I wish it wasn't small, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? We're gonna reach our conclusion. Ooh. I'm so sad that we didn't get more of this character, because immediately I was like, okay, this is Sasuke vibes, because I was coming off of now watching animation for a while, or not animation, but anime for a while, and that one show that I always go back to and just rewatch certain fights or arcs or whatever it might be has been Naruto in my life. And when I saw this guy, I was like, dude, the energy of Sasuke was immensible. It was awesome, and obviously we got a little bit more into his story and stuff like that, but I always wanted to go deeper into the webs with this character. There he is, free falling. I will defeat you, Muzan! What a wonderful night. This is interesting because I watched the subtitle version before, but I'm watching the dub version. This is interesting. Like the voiceover line right here. Like I thought that was a sleepy guy for a second.
Ah, what a wonderful night.
Bro. We haven't seen her fight in a while, actually. I think the last time we saw her fight when with the spider in that big forest. Oh shit. I don't know what's. So some people are saying he's pissed off because of I've heard like of some like letter or something like that. I can't recall. I only watched the last episode of this season. I don't know if there was. I can't remember. I feel like I could picture him like reading a letter at the very end and then him falling through the portal, because in the last episode with this character specifically, you don't see him fall through the portal, right? You just see him already free falling. And I can't remember exactly. I remember that this castle was discovered beforehand and people fell in it. I don't remember if they got out of it somehow or if they were just free falling and then this connects to the ending. I can't remember it, right? I haven't rewatched this in a while. I'm going to have to do this soon because the new movie's coming out soon, right? Well, ish, but the hype's building up, so I need to rewatch the whole fucking thing probably. But when he's free falling, he looks like he's almost broken. It doesn't show that right now, but he looks pissed. So I don't know if it's because the person he's seeing, or if there was a letter, the information he read off the letter. What would that be? I don't know, man. I have no idea, but I love his character and the fact that he looks like he means business. He's ready to go. He's ready to fight whoever the fuck he's gonna fight. And his eyes are open. Yeah, we've never seen this yet. This is intriguing. All right, I don't know if that's gonna cause issues. The final battle ignites the theme songs. Nice. Oh shit. All that fucking shit talk they had on that train, bro. He killed his homie. That is a sick fucking, bro. What a transition. That was dope. Like, how did they do that, man? That was so slick. Oh, that was so slick. We shall. Honestly, I feel like this is an easy dub. You know what I mean? Maybe not an easy dub, but if he's soloing him, yeah, this should gonna be an issue. But he's gotten a lot stronger, and obviously he's gonna get stronger throughout the fight as well. We're gonna see new peaks that we haven't even seen before. So I really think someone might join in at the end to save him, but I feel like he's gonna majority 1v1 this guy. I think the big fight's going to be his dad. And I have no idea if that's his dad or not. I think it is, though. It looked just like him. He had, like, fucking a billion eyes, like a spider. You know, they don't talk about the dad that much. It's just brief lore, but we obviously know the rest of the family died. Obviously. Except for his little sister, you know, obviously. But yeah, this is... I'm ready, man. I'm so excited. I wrote down a couple notes. I'm not sure if... there's anything I haven't touched base on, but, you know, comment down below with your thoughts and everything like that. I'm interested. Just, you know, overall, the release date. So in Japan, July 18th, 2025 is when the first film is supposed to come out. US is going to be in September 12th. Interesting day to pick, 2025 this year. That's going to be a theatrical release. And others besides the US and the UK and Japan will be staggered in between August and September of 2025. This is obviously the first part of a 3-part theatrical trilogy adapting the final Infinity Castle arc from chapters 137 to 183. If you want to go spoil the ending and go watch it or read it, go do it, bro. I highly recommend it. Like when Dune first came out, I went and read the book before Dune came out. Phenomenal movie, phenomenal book. But obviously I love the book a lot more. So I'm curious if you did read the manga, is the manga just overall better? I don't know. I'm sure that's how it works with most mangas, being better than the actual show. But who knows? I could be wrong on that because I don't read I don't read manga. But yeah, I'm hyped because obviously the battles, the animation is going to be amazing. We're finally going to get we're going to get closer to a closing on this journey, which has been an amazing journey, to be fair. We have setups of 3 trios, Tanjiro versus Akaza, Shinobu versus Doma, and Zenitsu versus Kaigaku. I butchered all those names, I'm sorry. I did. But yeah, it's the final act. I'm excited, but that's my overall reaction. I hope I did that in the best way possible. I don't know if I did or not, but obviously this is by Crunchyroll. There's a bunch of other places that have the trailer out there. Go like it. Go give them comments. Go give them subs, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, my name is Trey Swish. I love anime. I love Demon Slayer specifically. It's one of my favorite animes out there. It's been a blast to watch and actually watch it grow. And now they're working in movies. It's going to be amazing. They're going to go all out. They're working 24/7 on that animation. The amount of detail that goes into that is phenomenal. And I'm this might be the greatest trilogy of anime movies we've ever seen. I don't know. Comment down below some other good ones that could compete with. But yeah, let's look at the comment section real quick. The 2 seconds of Doma's battle was worth the 6 months wait. Yeah. Where is it? This shit's so. No, it's not here. It is right. I'm not gonna show it. Zenitsu went from being a damn simp who's scared of basically everything and is absolute badass killer. Yeah, something triggered, bro. Something flipped in the switch. Obviously the contrast itself with that character, I think is such a cool point to look at when you consider how this theatrical release might go. It's just a whole nother level. Which I love. I love the beauty of anime in my opinion is when you get to understand the characters and everything like that, but then you get into the real dark shit. Like Harry Potter, it was a kid show or a kid movie, and it was very friendly to families and all that kind of stuff, but then it progressed and got darker and darker and darker, and that's what I love, bro. I really like that transition, and we're finally going to be and possibly the best part, which is awesome. But yeah, that's all the comments I'm gonna read real quick. I've actually went full screen, my bad. But yeah, feel free to comment down below, like the video, help push it out to more people. It's just easy as a click. I'm a small creator, so it helps me out. Hit that sub button to get us a little bigger. Let's get to 1,000 subs, get monetized, and yeah, man. If you have any recommendations on type of videos you'd want to hear from me, or videos I react to, or whatever it might be, let me know down below. Or any animes in general. I've been watching Black Clover, and I heard they're getting a season 2, so I'm gonna talk about that as well. That's gonna be awesome, or a sequel at least. So I'm about to be done with that, and this is finally coming to a close. So I've been eating good with anime, and the fact that we're getting, production, new stuff coming out with the stuff I'm getting into is phenomenal. So, but yeah, my name is Trey Swish. This is The Ether, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.